How's that view?
We just took an 18-hour second-class train to Jodhpur, where we stayed in a 500-year-old hotel with the best views of the castle for only $23 a night.
Join us as we experience our first overnight train journey in India and enjoy the views from this stunning and historic Haveli.
I'm Graham.
And I'm Tracy, and together we're the Flying Finnies, your favourite travel parents.
So here we are, we're standing on the train platform at Amritsar at 1:55 in the morning.
Yes. 1:32 actually.
Waiting to board our train to take us down to Jodhpur, an 18-hour travel extravaganza on a second-class air-conditioned sleeper carriage. And this will be our first in India.
It's bound to be an experience. I'm a little apprehensive, but it should be fun.
Next stage of the adventure, on to Jodhpur. Just saying that I was very proud of you.
Why?
Well, I know that 2 o'clock in the morning isn't necessarily your optimal time of the day. So to be out here doing all of this, travelling like this, I think is, again, it's pushing us outside of our comfort zone and seeing what travel is really like. Hey.
How are you?
Converting our bunk bed into our day bed.
Jodhpur.
We've been able to call up our homestay, the Castle View, and they're sending a driver for us, so that all has so far worked out pretty well. Tracy, first impressions of the homestay you booked?
Yeah, we're on a winner here for a little over 20 Australian dollars a night. You can't see it because it's so dark. We have this magnificent view of the castle, of the fort, I beg your pardon, in Jodhpur. And the room is clean and quirky and really awesome, great atmosphere. We had trouble finding the location on maps when we were at the train station, so we gave them a call. He sent down a rickshaw drive, $20 well spent, I can tell you.
Cheers.
Cheers, here's to Jodhpur.
Here's to Jodhpur indeed.
So good at this YouTube stuff. Tripping up the stairs. I was about to give you a very elegant. We're going to the castle view. Castle view. This is where we're staying. Come on, let's do a quick tour. Watch out for the pigeon poo here. Greeted by the doorman here. He doesn't have much to say. This is the front veranda. And this is where you get your first view of the beautiful Miharanga Fort. And then we enter the beautiful 500-year-old Haveli that we're staying in. There is so much to look at in here. Every corner, shelf, wall, crevice is filled with something interesting. It's decorated in Rajasthani style and it's just glorious. you can see from this central courtyard entranceway that it's about 3 stories high, and on top there is a beautiful rooftop terrace restaurant. From our room, you have to climb up these very, very steep stairs to get to the terrace, which is where we're headed now.
How's that for someone with short legs, Trace?
It's not easy, I have to say. It's literally feel like a toddler crawling up the stairs. But look at the beautiful wall murals that you get along the way. So this is the first terrace that you get to when you're climbing the stairs. And these are not the budget rooms, these are the more expensive rooms. Much larger, but look at the beautiful doors. Look how gorgeous and colourful everything is. And the Instagram swing. Is that what we should call it? This could be embarrassing, but we'll watch. Oh, just a bit creepy. Let's pretend I'm a glamorous Instagram model with my hair flowing out the back. I left my twirly dresses at home. Actually, I don't even own any twirly dresses, so actually it's quite nice. The breeze is actually quite nice. The restaurant has been a really unexpected bonus for us. So, oh, here come our lemon sodas.
Yeah.
Which we've been drinking a lot of these. We've had most of our meals here. We're having breakfast every morning, and we come up in the afternoon for some drinks and snacks, which turns into more drinks and dinner. All the food's been vegetarian. It's all been really good, quite unusual, different to what we've been having elsewhere. It's all cooked fresh, so it takes a while for the food to arrive because they are literally preparing everything and cooking it fresh when you order it. So yeah, we've really enjoyed it, and it's inexpensive. So we're getting through most of our meals. Breakfast is costing us, what, about $4 or something for some eggs and coffee and tea, and dinners, including Graham's consumption of beer, usually costs us about 10 Australian dollars. So no complaints whatsoever, and it's nice not to have to go and hunt too far for a meal. So we've taken full advantage of this lovely restaurant and terrace area. So this is our room. We booked the budget room, and the most interesting thing about it is the way to enter. It's like a medieval bolt that opens this door. You can hear it. It helps to be short here. There's a similarly interesting way to close the door. So this was one of the smaller rooms that they had available. So it is on the small side, but it has everything that we need, and it is really quirky. Again, we've got a great view, which I'll show you in a moment. It's got everything we need and more in here, and it only cost us 23 Australian dollars per night, which is an absolute steal, absolute bargain. So we've got a great, comfortable, queen-size bed. Very comfortable, nice linens, little quirky pillowcases, like hand-embroidered pillowcases. One's got an elephant, which is really cute. Really interesting lighting. We've got these little mosaic lanterns above the bed, which create a lot of atmosphere. And the ceiling is very interesting. All the practical things that you need. There is an air conditioning unit on the wall there that works almost too well. It's kept us really nice and cool in here. There's a TV, which we haven't used, but I'm sure most people would. There's a couple of hooks over here. Cute little elephant hooks so we can hang our things in as we come through the door. And most importantly, from a practical perspective, there is a bathroom through here. You have to be very careful here. This is a very short door frame. Even for someone as short as me, I'm about 160 centimetres at a stretch. You have to duck. Now, I have hit my head quite hard numerous times on this because ducking is not something I'm used to doing. Graham, on the other hand, can see it right as he comes in, but for me it's kind of right at my head height. I might have a little bald patch there by the time we leave here. Another quirky medieval bolt to get into the bathroom. Creaking doors. Don't forget to duck. And in we come now. It's quite cavernous. Beautiful stone walls. What is interesting is they've got pictures of old Rome here on the on the walls. That's the only thing that doesn't quite feel very authentic. But the water's hot all the time. There's plenty of it. There's plenty of room. It's great. And it's like you're in this little, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little cave almost in here. Fortunately, as you can see, we've got a Western style toilet, and that makes for a very happy Tracy. So in addition to the main part of the room, we've got this little like vestibule where some fresh air comes through these little peepholes. There's a little table. It's too small even for me. It looks like a bit of a Goldilocks table, but and then we've got these little windows that you can open to get a bit more airflow and natural light. And then from that little vestibule area, we've got this tiny little, not very safe veranda. There's a really low railing here. But again, it's nice to just have this extra space. We've done a bit of washing that we got dry out here earlier today, which was handy. But the main thing is that view. There's one neighbour who really likes her TV, and she likes it loud. So we've been hearing a lot of, I'm assuming, Indian soap operas is what it sounds like to me, but it's really nice to get that neighbourhood feel by staying here. So, we've just got up for the final night up to the terrace. We've plonked ourselves in our usual seats, ready to settle in for the evening and enjoy the view.
But
we've drunk them dry of beer, apparently.
the pub has no beer.
We have to wait 10 minutes for more beer, so some poor staff members running down those stairs in that big hill to get another case of beer, I imagine.
Look, I think that this is a cultural appreciation for the team here, that when you've got Australians staying, you most probably need a few extra bottles of beer.
Need more beer. Anyway, so we're going to have to suffice with lemon soda until the beer arrives. I'm sure you'll survive.
Hardships that we have to.
Cheers.
Lovely.
Don't forget to hit the like button, leave us a comment, and for more great India content, subscribe to our channel.